JKO.
Single.
Yeah, single.
Kind of.
Question, maybe.
What is?
Derrick hasn't given her approval, and I need Derrick's approval.
Hashtag it's complicated.
It's
On
complicated.
Facebook, it's still complicated.
Okay, so here's the deal. What is your type of woman? Like an actress. Give us an actress. Somebody, you know, an actress that would be your ideal.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree, but I mean, I always had a massive crush on Jennifer Aniston. I thought she was okay. Maybe not. Switch up. I always
I don't
loved.
agree.
I don't know. Who's that?
Thin, blonde, brunette,
No, I don't really have
chunky.
a. I mean, clearly from the show, I don't have a type. I just will like flirt with you if we connect, then it's gonna happen.
You know.
He flirts with everybody.
I do. I'm like a huge flirt. If you can like kind of flirt back and like play the whole, you know, like I don't know. I don't have a type. I just, you know, I like
Funny,
funny, make
sincere,
me laugh,
compassionate.
person. You know, play hard to get. That's a big thing. Nobody likes anybody that comes on too
Well,
short.
please stop
You never did
flirting
see a
with
girl in
me.
the house that was crushed. You never did besides that?
Yeah, well done.
Besides Efron, that was it.
Yeah, no. Well, Shakira is my female celebrity. I have her poster on my wall. I don't even have a Zach poster on.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah. She's still posters on the wall?
Well,
Alright, Missy. See where we're going?
Yes. Let's go to Derrick.
it's totally okay to have posters on your wall, guys. If you're 24 years old and live at home, do it.
Derrick, I have such tough questions for you.
No.
But I have fun ones too. But I really want to know this. Did you throw the last competition so you didn't have to be Big Victoria and don't sit there and shake your head no and tell us the truth?
No. I mean, I know it's hard to believe. No. We went to the final question.
Yeah, and you didn't even go over.
I was off by like 500 seconds. Literally, if I was trying to throw it, that's not the number you want to pick, because I was pretty close.
420?
That was another competition.
Oh, that was a different
That was a different competition. That was the one where you were like 8,000. You put like 8,000.
Yeah, my mine was off. I was like 800.
Everything Cody did in the house, everything Cody did in the house was 800%. Everything.
Oh, wait.
Or 80, or 80%. 80% sure that's good. Yeah, it was always an 80.
Was there a sign with in the competition that you wrote 420? Were you trying to tell us something?
No.
Or?
No,
I wasn't trying to insinuate.
I'm not that witty. Yeah, no, I didn't. I wasn't. I literally just counted 6 times 7 is 42. I knew it took me about 7 minutes to eat my sandwich. When we were watching the jury house, we were watching the jurors. So yeah, we were watching how long it took them to.
I thought you were trying to tell the cop friend something.
No.
420.
Did I get 420?
Did you guys get it?
You don't get it? You don't know what 420 is? I see what you're trying to do here. You don't like it.
But no, honestly, I didn't try to throw it. No, I really didn't. We literally were like, we don't care who wins this. We're both going to the final 2, and I was gonna try to beat him. He was gonna try to beat me.
I thought winning the last competition would actually give me an edge up. Didn't. Over it anyways.
Okay, Cody.
Look, she's Big Brother 16. That's funny. She wrote it. It's supposed to look like Julie Chen. I know that.
Cody, who had the most annoying habit in the house, and what was it?
The people that didn't clean up after themselves.
Who was the biggest slob? I have that here too. Who was the biggest slob? Derrick, are you gonna help him on this, or are you just gonna let him suffer?
Alright, I don't care. I'll take the lead. Caleb never cleaned up after himself. Devin never cleaned up after himself. Frankie didn't, but always cleaned up all the time. So Frankie can't get put into that category because nobody cleaned the dishes more than Frankie. And so it's like the people that, like, Caleb never cleaned up and never cleaned the dishes, and neither did Devin. And so I was like,
I was
guys,
having Caleb with the mayonnaise. Remember I had, that was like the one argument.
Caleb like mixed tuna and then dipped that same fork into the mayo. It was like, and they called out Derrick for chewing with his mouth open.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you're really calling me out for chewing my mouth open? You just put fish in mayonnaise and you want me to use
And
that.
it goes bad.
I'm like, it was like manners. I'm like, that's just like, it's scientific.
Like, what were you thinking? It's not like, what did you learn? It's just like, what were you thinking when you did that? I just, oh man, slobs was a big pet peeve of mine. Stuff.
Our house was always clean though.
Do you watch Big Brother?
That was the biggest form of sarcasm I could give. So
Okay, I didn't laugh. I was like, okay. Just to clarify, you have watched, Derrick has told me upstairs that he did watch the full season.
Just finished it.
He just finished it. Cody.
I have not watched it.
He doesn't even know he's on Big Brother yet. We're still working on it.
Going back to Derrick.
Why are we here?
I haven't watched it.
Again.
I've been filling him in though. I've been filling in on the good stuff.
Well, they didn't bring up Hitmen until like week 12, so I'm like, whatever, I'm not watching it anyways.
Exactly, that's why I had to ask that
That was
question.
my bread and butter. It was a Hitman.
You created it.
I made a t-shirt. No, I didn't.
You got a t-shirt?
A t-shirt. Someone's wearing something that says Hitman.
Some will be getting some tonight in this audience. Just saying. Derrick, let's go back to you. You know, this is what happens when you're the winner of Big Brother. You get these tough questions.
Let's do it.
And I've put some together. I've taken some from social media, from bigbrothergroup.com, which is where I'm affiliated with, on Twitter. So let's just go right to it. How'd you like that little plug? Did it work? I plugged it.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, bigbrothergroup.com. Say it with me.
Bigbrothergroup.com.
Got it. And that's where you're going to go visit now, right there.
Every day.
So full of shit.
You don't say that about my friend.
There you go. Okay, Derrick, why didn't you fight to keep Team America together and instead made sure Donnie was voted out even when they had the votes to keep him?
That's an easy one for me. Love Donnie, I know you guys all love him, but I had made an alliance with this guy on day 2, and I was in 9 other alliances. So, although I love Team America, I was really happy to be involved, but it was an honor, it really was. Donnie probably wouldn't have been necessarily the guy that I would have chosen to work with, but we did. I thought we did pretty good. And there was a week in there where there was some dissension, and he made a comment, which did make air, I saw it, which I was surprised it did, but it made air where we were doing a mission, and he basically said, he didn't basically say, it was verbatim, I'm not here for Team America, I'm here for Donnie Thompson, which I respected. But I was glad to hear him say that because it was ironic that I was here for Derrick, not Team. But you know, it was tough, and then you won HOH, you had been wanting him out for weeks, then you won the POV, and you actually came to me and told me that Donnie had told him, Cody, if you keep me safe this week, I'm going to put up Derrick. I want Derrick to go. And I trusted this guy more than anybody in the house. I knew it was true. I had heard it from other people. And then this also made the show where I took him outside the next day. It was him and I, and we talked for about 45 minutes. It only showed about a minute or two, but I basically asked him right out, have you said anything about me, negatively? Anything at all? I want to clear the air with you, we can go for it. And he looked me right in the eye and said, absolutely not, I haven't said anything about you. And the one benefit I had, I was pretty good at telling when people were lying to me. And I knew 100% he was lying to me, and that solidified it. I knew that you guys had voted that you wanted us to kind of make up our own mission, and it didn't take a genius to realize that you probably wanted us to save Donnie. I get that.
You want America's hero.
I get that. I get it. I totally get it. I knew he was a fan favorite even in the house. But look at it from my perspective. If I would have kept him in the house that week, and he would have won HOH the following week and sent me home, it wouldn't have been a good feeling when I knew in my gut it was time for him to go. So I did what I thought was right. And obviously with the outcome, I'm pretty happy I did what I did. Love Donnie, but we were all there for the same reason, and I was there to win. And Donnie had other plans for me, and he was making that known to other house guests. So I did what a good Big Brother player would do, and that's get out the people who view you as a threat. And Donnie was a threat.
That was why he was very articulate, very good at speaking, so a lot of people believe what he says. Donnie is a good guy. He's a good guy. Like I said, we were all there for the same reasons. Team America was a blast. Love watching Cody jump up on a stool and literally, how'd you guys like that one? Nerves of steel. Nothing gets by him. There we go. All day long. So that was good. It was a lot of fun things. The Saboteur mission was good. It was fun, but it was time to part ways.
We just got 58.
Let's go to Cody.
I don't have like Sennheisers or something.
Name one game move regret that you made. Besides.
Listen, don't, okay? Don't. Just, yeah, let's not just don't, okay? I mean, I can't say there's any regret. I went to the final 2 with Derrick. There's not a regret. I catch heat for it all the time, but I don't have it.
Any competition that anybody that you voted out that you regret voting out?
No.
Wow. If it didn't affect the outcome.
If it didn't affect the outcome.
I got you all day long. That's an easy one. We talked about this. Zach.
Oh, I was gonna say Brittany.
No, Zach.
Wait, what's the answer here, Cody?
I mean, you know, I had a huge crush on Brittany, and she went home like right when she started to like actually talk a little bit. She was playing, you know, she was doing all the hard to get there.
You don't have her digits?
No. You know, the show was a lot different. You know, they were outside the house, and she was always. You know, Zach was fun when Zach went home.
When he left, it was boring.
Yeah, it was very boring.
It was boring.
I had to watch Victoria
Honest
take the
truth.
all the time.
Yeah.
So, but you know,
He has no regrets.
Hashtag no regrets.
No regrets.
Yes, hashtag that, everybody.
Robin Cass.
If we were on Big Brother now, they'd put in like the bottom left corner.
Yeah, Robin Cass. Loves that. She loves
Hashtag no
that.
regrets.
She loves that one.
Okay, Derrick, do you think you could win against more seasoned players like Dr. Will, the Yankees, or Evil Dick?
After them seeing my game, after them seeing it? No, I don't. I think from talking to them personally, I think the fact that I was never nominated paints an even larger target on my back than it would for somebody who won. And I think out of principle, if I was one of those players, I would make sure that I was on the block. And if they got me on the block, I would make sure that I went home. That's just looking from a game perspective. I mean, there's no mistake in it. Big Brother, there's a lot of luck in it. It's not all strategic. Sometimes you just gotta have things fall your way. So could I get to that? Of course, I have as much of a chance as the other players in there, but it would be extremely difficult, not only from what I've seen, but also from what they've told me.
So you know, Derrick, I didn't have this written down either. You are a super fan of Big Brother. Who is your ultimate player of the game? I mean, who do you have the most respect for?
Dan Giesling, for sure. Dan Giesling. I mean, I watched this season before coming into the house. Got nothing but respect for him. Dan, Dr. Will, they've all kind of, I don't want to say mentored me since I've gotten out, but I've had numerous conversations with them, and they're great guys. And I watched Dan's season many times before coming into the house, and season 10 was a great season. And even season 14, when he came back in and completely changed up his game to get himself to the point where he did it, it's a stroke of genius. He played a great game, and I definitely emulated some of his strategies.
If Dan could go back and missed again, why don't you think that you can go back and do what you did this season?
Because Dan was put on the block a bunch of times when he was in season 10. I mean, he already had some chinks in his armor.
True that, true
I've
that.
never been put on the block.
True.
I'm going on that block. It's happening. I'm going to be in that chair. I'm going to be the new Donnie Thompson for the next season for sure. I'm going on the block.
And of course, an All-Stars. Would you do an All-Stars?
Do I get my fellow Hitman?
No.
Negative. Go ahead. No way.
So he won't do it.
No, I might. It would have to be a race
Wait a
situation.
minute. You know,
Is my wife listening to this?
I know.
Definitely.
That had to be really hard being away from your family, so
Yeah.
and we can all see that. I think
Right.
we saw that throughout the season.
I think me and Cody should go on an Amazing Race. What do you guys think?
Why does everybody want do Survivor or something else? Everybody wants to go on Amazing Race.
We got to win $1 million.
That are on Survivor.
Have you seen me in the HOA?
The bugs? Yes, that's why I want to see you on Survivor.
That's why you'll
And of
never
course,
see me on Survivor.
and
There's
of
snakes. That's
course,
like 80 times worse.
You see this kid with a mouse?
all you have,
Well, I mean, Caleb did describe it as like a possum.
Yeah, it was like a
this
dog.
big.
Cody would be so entertaining. I think we all need to start the petitions online that we get him on Survivor
Never that.
so we can see him wear his buff.
If we go on Amazing Race, I'll have him wear no shirt the entire time.
No shirt?
No shirt on the Amazing Race. I'm pitching it right now. No shirt entire season if we're on the Amazing Race together.
I've never watched the Amazing Race.
Well, we gotta get you prepared because that's a start. You have to watch the show once.
I do watch Survivor though.
They're so funny. They're hilarious.
No, but All Stars obviously would have to be the race situation. It would definitely have to be the race situation. It would definitely have to be All Stars where there's other people who have won as opposed to like veterans versus newbies or something like that because it's not advantageous to go back into that type of situation.
Speaking of Amazing Race, I'm going right into the next question. Now it's his turn, Derrick.
Cool.
I always
Cody.
get like super nervous when you're gonna ask
Are
me.
you really? I make you nervous?
It's like you give me this like look like I'm gonna win.
No.
She was a lot nicer upstairs.
I totally took the wrong chair.
He's there's some lying.
So much nicer upstairs. She
I'm
was
sweet.
super nice.
You smiled the entire time.
I've been smiling this whole entire time.
When you
Except
walked
for
out,
that.
when you walked out of the room and you're like, all right, guys,
Exactly.
I knew it was bad.
I
It was bad.
learned from you though.
I didn't do that move.
Never did that.
No, you learn about everybody. I could be undercover. Just saying. Let's go. Cody. Are you asking your boys over there, Derrick?
No, I'm just looking at them because I know they're drinking. I want to see they're all still standing.
Cody. I want you right here, right now, to be completely honest. You know it's coming. I know. I really hate asking these questions, but I really want to know, and I know you guys want to know. This Christine bit. Hello? What? WTH with Christine? And the second part of that, to give you time to think, is we know that you saw her husband. We know he saw you at finale. What did he say? So I want you to go to the Christine part. I mean, you can tell that you're very loving, but it really did come off a little deeper than
Not
that.
bring this up in the pre-interview at all.
Not worried. I'm not worried about it. Because
I know
Christine
that.
and I, like, I know people are, it's very tough for people to understand because they give me this look all the time, but like, guys can have girls that are friends. Like, it's allowed, it happens. I have gorgeous girlfriends at home. They're actually, I said one of them was really good, and they all gave me shit when I got home. They were like, which one were you talking about? And like, all their boyfriends like hit me up when they're fighting, and they hit me up when they're fighting. Like, I'm just very close with girls. Like, I don't know, it's the way that I am. I know how to not overstep the boundaries where like, we're sleeping in bed, like, fiddling with her hand. Like, okay, I fiddled with Nicole's, Brittany's, Amber's, Jacosta's also
Jocasta?
They chose not to talk about
Played
that.
with my hair a couple times.
I played with Derrick's hair. We went into the bathroom on day 2, so it was
I
like,
didn't wash my hands.
like for me, Christine was just, and you know, I guess a lot of people said Christine was nasty, and she never was like that with me. We were very close. Like, I could talk. Derrick is who I was like best friends with. Christine is who I was second closest with. She was, without a doubt, and I'll say it over and over again, the next closest person to me than Derrick.
Okay, maybe, you know, I'm just gonna go there. Maybe it's the women's perception, women's Big Brother fan perception when